Warriors, what's up? Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. It's Wednesday, June 5th, first Wednesday in June. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in June. Believe it or not, 6 months is gone. I know it's not the end of June yet, and before you know it, June will be over. Not to sound morbid or to sound like a pessimist, I'm a realist, and time goes by super quickly. Hey, John, welcome to our Facebook Live. Woohoo! John is on board. Yay! All right, so 6 months has passed. And it's 6 more months to the end of the year. So time flies when you're having fun. And this is a great opportunity for you to check in and see how you're doing with your goals and also to reflect on how things are unfolding for you in 2019. So if you're catching the replay, comment with, hey, what's up? So I can acknowledge you. I see you, Tanya. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're catching the replay, comment with hashtag replay so I can say, thanks for tuning in and what's up as well. So if you're tuning on here live, I want you to know that you are ambitious, driven, and committed. Otherwise, you would not be on here. So I want to acknowledge you and thank you for being on here live with us on Warrior Wednesday. Hey, Gary, welcome. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Zena Solomon, and I'm here to guide you in reinventing yourself and also guide you to give birth to your dreams. And I love the word giving birth because a lot of things came up as I was leading a team in Philadelphia this past weekend for people to have major breakthroughs. People gave birth, truly, not in a physical sense, but in a metaphorical sense. They gave birth to their vision, to their dreams, to what they want to create in their lives. And it was just so inspiring and humbling to see that experience. So I'm here to guide you to reinvent yourself and for you to give birth to your dreams. That's what I'm up to. You get to manifest your dreams. You get to create a life by design versus a life by default. And in the process, you get to be in alignment with your vision, values, passion, and purpose. That's what we're up to. So today's Warrior Wednesday is about doing a quick check-in with your goals, reflecting on how you are doing so far in 2019. Again, I'm not waiting till the end of June to say like, oh, hey, end of June is over, 6 months have passed. We're at the 6 month mark as we speak. So how are you doing? How are you doing with your goals? What was your New Year resolution? And I'm not a big fan of resolution. I'm more on board with evolution. So what is your New Year evolution? What is your evolution for this year? What are you creating? What have you been creating? How are you doing with your goals? Where are you with your goals? Are you on track? Are you off track? Right? So if you're on here live or if you're catching the replay, comment. My invitation to you is to comment and engage because it's fun when you engage. It's boring if I'm like talking to myself here. You know what I'm saying? Does not work. So what was your goal? How are you doing? What was your goal? Did you have a health goal? Did you have a business goal? Did you have a relationship goal? And how are you doing? Are you on track? Are you off track? Are you off course? Are you on course? Where are you at? Okay, so if you could comment, that'd be great. And I want you to consider what have you been declaring? So what did you declare? What has been working so far in your journey? What has been working and what hasn't been working? And this is an opportunity for you to take the time to reflect internally to see where you're at, right? So I'm a huge proponent of being conscious, present, connected with goals, and also connected with the results. So this is your opportunity to do so. And this actually will be one of your missions at the end of the video. So heads up on that, okay? The second part of what we are covering today is, do you want to create a life of ease? Do you want to create a life and business of ease? If that's you, say I want to see you. I'm always on board with ease. I'll tell you that right now. And I'll share with you a quick story as I was stepping into captaining a team in Philadelphia, a leadership team in Philadelphia. And I'll tell you this, I've never captained before, okay? I'm just going to be straight up and say that. And I didn't know what to expect. I kind of had an idea of what to expect. And it's never the same when you're actually in the experience. Because when you're in the experience, several things unfold. However, what I was super clear on as I stepped into that space was I was clear on my intention. And my intention was to create fun and ease. Now, I didn't know how that was going to look. I did not know how it was going to unfold. it manifested itself. I was super clear on my intention. Now, how did I know it worked? Well, how I know it went well was the feedback that we got at the end of the experience from students, from the coaches, from everyone. Everyone said, okay, my experience was ease. My experience was fun. So I know it worked. So the intention worked, right? So I'm going to share with you 4 practical tools that will support you in creating the ease that you want to create in your life and in your business. Who's excited? If you're excited, say I. Give me some hearts, likes, something. Just engage with me because I see you. You're on here. I see you. Okay? So before we get started, first of all, I want to ask yourself, are you the type of person who tends to overcomplicate stuff? So if that's you, say I'll admit I'm a person who sometimes tends to overcomplicate shit, even though I don't mean to. It's just like, I'm like, it can't be that easy. It has to be hard. Anyone have that conversation? If that's you, I can relate. I'm 100% like that. And there was a whole shift in learning curve to step into making it easy, being in flow versus creating hardship and unnecessary hardship and difficulties. Okay. So one of the things I'll say to you before we step into the 4 tools is my experience of people who create dis-ease, which is unease in your life, is because most of the time you don't have a plan. And we all know Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. So if you don't have a plan, obviously you already set yourself up to lose because you don't have a plan. Now, this is an opportunity for you to have a plan. So there you go. Now you see what's missing. Now, so here we go with the 4 tools. So the first tool for you to create ease, and you can actually implement these tools now because life is now, no need to wait, right? So the first one is set an intention of ease. So if you are clear and you're setting an intention of ease, you will create ease. And I just shared with you a quick story. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, kinda, you know what I mean? Like I had an idea, but I didn't know what was involved, all the intricacies involved with it. And my intention was very clear, was I'm going to create ease. And I will share this with you guys. Everything I step into, whether it's a Facebook Live or a project I'm doing or working with a client or whatever that looks like, most of the time, I don't even know what's going to happen. I'm very, very clear at the end when I step into a conversation that I want to create ease, I want to create fun, I want to create value for the people I'm connecting with. And I don't know what that's going to look like. I'm super clear on my intention. So the first thing you get to work on is your intention. Second thing is, this is a tool that is very, very effective. Hey, Zapir, thanks for joining in, love. The second tool is pick an area of your life. This is a journaling assignment, okay? So pick an area of your life that you would like to create ease in while you're producing a result. Some area of your life that you are currently struggling with. So pick that area and then ask yourself this question. How would I be doing this differently if I were willing to let it be easy? The question again is, how would I be doing this differently if I were willing to let it be easy? So if you journal about that area of life that you're currently struggling with and you ask yourself, if you were willing to let it be easy, what would open up? I am confident that you will find your answer. So that's number 2. Number 3, and by the way, I got this tool from a book I read called I Had It All the Time by Alan Cohen. You could check him out. His book is amazing. I love his book. Alan Cohen, I Had It All the Time. That's the resource, okay? I'm not plagiarizing, I'm sharing. Step number 3 is you want to step away from what you're doing and perhaps meditate, because sometimes when you meditate, you will get answers to you. And the final thing you get to do is you walk away and take a walk or dance, do a dance party, move your body, get in that energy. That's the final way. So with that said, your mission, and I'm noticing I'm running out of time, your mission for this week is you get to reflect on how you did with your goals. And what was your goal? How did you do? What worked? What didn't work? And then the second part is pick an area of your life that you're not doing well in, or pick an area of life that you're not doing well in, and journal about how you can make it easy. And then that's a wrap. And then share. And then with that said, thank you so much for tuning in. Catch you next week, same time, same station. Warrior Wednesday. Sayonara.